My manager thinks right curved bananas destroy the break room's feng shui. Today I walked in with a 7-foot curved submarine sandwich. My grocery store manager Terrence had completely lost his mind with power and decided that all employee bananas must curve to the left to maintain proper feng shui in the break room. He'd send out weekly memos with diagrams showing acceptable banana curvature angles and even installed a banana orientation chart next to the time clock that everyone had to pass. He'd already written up 3 cashiers that month for improper produce positioning and made one kid from the deli counter eat his offending right curved banana in the parking lot. I was sitting in the break room one Thursday afternoon, enjoying my lunch and scrolling through my phone when Terrence burst through the door carrying his infamous measuring tools. He zeroed in on my half-eaten banana like a heat-seeking missile, and his face turned purple with rage. He whipped out an actual protractor from his shirt pocket and held it up to my banana with shaking hands. This banana curves at a 30-degree angle to the right, which is a direct violation of Employee Handbook Addendum 47B regarding harmonious fruit consumption in designated areas. You have destroyed the entire energetic flow of this space with your reckless banana orientation. I stared at him in complete disbelief while my coworkers tried to hide their laughter behind their sandwiches. Terrence pulled out his citation pad and started scribbling furiously while muttering about cosmic disruption and fruit-based chaos. You can either surrender that banana immediately for proper disposal or receive a formal write-up that will go in your permanent record. I looked at my perfectly normal banana and then back at his sweating face. You want me to throw away my lunch because it curves the wrong direction? This banana has corrupted the break room's chakras and must be removed before it influences other fruits to rebel against natural order. He actually said that with a straight face while pointing at my banana like it was radioactive. The next day, I showed up with a soft pretzel twisted into a perfect ampersand shape and ate it while maintaining aggressive eye contact with Terrence. He studied it from multiple angles before declaring that the curves canceled each other out and stormed off to update his fruit orientation manual. A woman from customer service saw the whole thing and showed up the following day with spaghetti that she'd carefully arranged into elaborate spirals before eating each strand individually. Terrence spent 20 minutes trying to determine if pasta counted as a curved food before deciding it was outside his jurisdiction. Within a week, our break room looked like a geometry textbook had exploded as everyone brought increasingly ridiculous curved foods to lunch. Someone brought croissants bent into question marks, and another person showed up with donuts that she insisted were just very curved bananas that happened to be fried and covered in sprinkles. Someone even brought those curly fries from Arby's arranged in a perfect Fibonacci spiral on a paper plate. Terrence tried to implement new subcategories for different curve types and started carrying around a full drafting kit to measure angles, but we just kept escalating with more creative interpretations of his ridiculous rule. The breaking point came when I walked in carrying a 7-foot submarine sandwich that I'd paid the deli to curve into a perfect U-shape. Terrence took one look at it and started hyperventilating while frantically flipping through his handbook for regulations about sandwich orientation. This madness has to stop before someone brings in a curved watermelon and tears a hole in the space-time continuum. That's when our district manager Yolanda walked in for her surprise inspection and found Terrence on his hands and knees trying to measure the curve radius of a dropped Cheeto while 20 employees watched and took notes on acceptable snack geometry. Yolanda surveyed the scene of Terrence surrounded by protractors and curve charts while employees held various bent foods like religious artifacts and just started laughing uncontrollably. The next morning, we all received an email stating that Terrence had been transferred to a store in another state to explore new opportunities in inventory management and that effective immediately all food orientation policies were discontinued. The break room feng shui recovered remarkably quickly once we could eat our bananas in peace regardless of their natural curvature preferences, though every few weeks someone still arranges the fruit bowl with all bananas pointing left just to see who flinches.